Since when do we have £36 billion lying around? What Britain could buy with Brexit bill cash. British officials have reportedly conceded they are prepared to pay up to £36 billion to Brussels as part of a Brexit divorce settlement designed to trigger trade talks. Cabinet sources have since disputed such claims, but with the EU preparing to slap the UK with a demand for anywhere between £50 billion and £90 billion, Number 10 faces a battle to hold on to your cash. Brexiteers are already circling the wagons around their position, which is that any such figure is extortionate and should be rejected by British negotiators outright. UKIP's Home Affairs spokeswoman, Jane Collins, said the proposed figure is ridiculous and coming after years of austerity begs the question, since when do we have £36 billion lying idle? She argued, we have a soaring national debt which costs us billions each year to finance, a military which urgently needs investment and people unable to train as nurses and paramedics because they cannot afford it. The party's newest MEP, Jonathan Bullock, told Express.co.uk Britain should be prepared to pay up to £1 billion to tie up loose ends, but should not part with a penny more. He said there was no constitutional basis for the EU demands and added, there shouldn't be anything that costs over £1 billion, nothing that should be in terms of those mega billions that they are asking for, which is fanciful. His remarks were echoed by the Tory MP Jacob Rees-Mogg, who reacted to the supposed £36 billion payout by tweeting, there is no logic to this figure, legally we owe nothing. Richard Tiss, who is head of the cross-party Leave Means Leave campaign group, added, with the EU Brexit negotiations, nothing is agreed until everything is agreed. Speculation about a divorce bill is particularly unhelpful. But what could cash-strapped Britain buy with the £36 billion if it chooses to refuse the EU's demands? Here Express.co.uk looks at some of the government's options. All staff numbers are based on 1 year's average salary. Public British public services are widely considered to be under huge strain following 7 years of punishing austerity. Budgets have been cut, with sometimes tragic consequences, and £36 billion would go a long way to plugging staffing gaps. Nurses, 1,626,898 police constables, 1,857,297 trainee firefighters, 1,635,100 GPs, 349,514 defense. In the same vein, defense also took a pummeling during the David Cameron and George Osborne during the austerity years. Military chiefs have warned troop numbers are dangerously low and flagship projects have been hit by embarrassing delays and overspending. Eurofighter Typhoon fighter jets, 336 Type 45 frigates, 33 infantrymen, 1,306,430 Challenger 2 tanks, 8,536. NHS. The financial plight of the NHS has become a major political sparring point between the Conservatives and Labour. The Brexit bill cash could bankroll new drugs and operations the service is currently struggling to provide. IVF cycles, 7,200,000 Cadcilla breast cancer treatments, 400,000 hip operations, 6 million major hospitals, 66 education. Britain's schools are also in crisis, with begging letters from head teachers asking parents for donations recently hitting the headlines. Libraries have also been closing at an alarming rate amid huge funding cuts. New secondary schools, 1,440 trainee teachers, 1,602,350 lifetime of textbooks per pupil, 57,142,857 libraries, 255,319. Sport. Finally, the transfer of Brazilian superstar Neymar from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain for a world record £198 million fee recently hit the headlines. But his worth is chicken feed compared to what the EU is asking for. Neymar's 182 Olympic stadiums, 673 football pitches, 72,000. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and don't forget to subscribe English News Hub for new excited videos.